Hey guys, this is Mai and welcome to my channel MPDOLLART. Today I'll be reviewing one Pocahontas doll from the Animators collection line by the Disney Store. As far as I know, this is the current edition. Before we start the video, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and follow me on Instagram, Facebook and TikTok as MPDOLLART. And as I always say, if you're ready now, well, let's start! I ordered this doll specifically for a doll commission. However, I used to have the first Pocahontas, and one of the things that I really like from this new design is definitely the box. It has way more color. I love that they incorporated some elements in the plastic, kinda like the limited edition line. At the bottom you can read her name, but also the font looks more clean and simple. It comes in 3 different languages. When it comes to the sides of the box, both have these symbols and illustrations. On one there is a Poca sketch as a little girl with Miko. If we compare this to the first edition box, I think this one looks more interesting, fun and happy. I guess this is because this is actually a line intended for kids, but anyway, we as adults enjoy them too. As you can see, the second illustration includes her friend Fleet, which I personally prefer, and Pocahontas' face is so cute. I love the leaf motifs, and in general the design feels very vibrant and dynamic. Makes you really want to collect them and keep them inside. The back of the box explains that this doll is a young interpretation of the character. She was designed by Glenn King, who is one of the most iconic Disney animators, and he also worked on other films as well as The Little Mermaid, Tarzan, etc. I have to say that if you want to open the box from the top, you can see this kind of tape or circle stickers that you have to cut first. However, this wasn't enough, which was weird because with the first edition, I don't recall having to open the box from the bottom to be able to pull the cardboard with the doll. But seems that's the right way to do it, because as you can see, it allowed me to take her out and the wires that are holding her to the box are visible too. The reason why I couldn't take her out from the top are these new plastic holders that you can see on both sides of the box, and is too much security in my opinion. It took a couple more minutes than expected, but finally she's partially out. And oh my god, even though it looks very similar to the first edition Poca, the eyes look more realistic. I absolutely love that. She comes in her classic outfit and includes a Miko plush. The eyebrows have individual hairs to look more realistic. They added a nude shade of makeup to the eyelids and a gold shimmer to the iris. The base is brown, but with this touch it makes them more 3D. She has some peachy blush and her lips are a natural color. Moving on to the outfit, one of the things I would have liked was that she came with her mother's necklace, or at least a better one. Cause let's be honest, this one looks bad and it's not interesting at all. However, I love the wind and leaves design they printed in her outfit. The Miko plush looks also printed. To be honest, the first one had better quality, but this one is not so bad. It looks very cute too. She obviously comes without shoes and the material of the dress is soft. I believe they use sweet fabric. Remember that she's still tied to the box, and if you want to see how it looks, well, it comes with many wires and plastics that I must remove first. So here we go. Ta-da! She's free like Elsa now. I really love the feel of the fabric, it's so nice. And if we look at Miko, it's simple, also tied to her dress, and it has a rubber band at the back that is also tied to Pocahontas' hand. So in case you were wondering, yes, it is possible to remove it. I still dislike the presentation of the necklace, but will try to ignore it. It also comes tied to the center of the dress. However, the blue accent of the printed design is so beautiful. It has a bit of glitter there, and what I like the most is that it continues at the back. They could have cut corners, but they didn't, which is good. And you can see that the fabric fringe continues as well. It's simple but detailed, and I couldn't expect less. This is not a new doll line, but something that has remained the same is the body. The articulation of the dolls are in the same places, so she can move her arms, but they are not fully jointed. And I wish they would improve this, because it's something not only collectors but kids would appreciate more. The legs are simple with a few joints there too. The torso has some tissue paper, I guess to prevent the bleeding of color from the fabric to the body, and the underwear matches with her dress. She comes with her previous sculpted feet, but something I must complain about is the hair, because sure, it looks nice and smooth, but it was cut in an awful way. And I mean, we know she has long straight hair, but I have to show you, it's terrible. I understand that I just removed her from the box, but it's not even. What is this? It's so weird. There is a long strand of hair that stands out. It makes no sense what they did. I don't recall that the first edition doll had this issue, but I could be wrong. And if you are curious like me, you'll find 2 random low ponytails at the back. Since I'll be customizing the doll, I shouldn't care much, but I'm just sharing my thoughts anyway. You can still trim the hair to even out the ends, but I suggest straightening it first. At the top you can see that the parting is mostly at the center and the long strand starts where my finger is. They tried to give it a side parting there, but it still looks weird at the back. The quality of the hair is okay because it's soft and nice to the touch. I forgot to show you her profile. It looks very beautiful and similar to the sketches, so I definitely believe she's accurate. Overall, it's a good doll for a kid, and 16-inch doll seems like a good doll size. The biggest issue to me is still the hair, but probably your kid won't even care. Wow, that burst came out naturally. But it's the truth, I started collecting with this doll line and I love the details so much that now when I get a doll from the Disney store, expect the same amount of quality that made me love this collection in the first place. And I would totally like to read your thoughts and opinions on this doll in the comments too. I believe the first Pocahontas doll was released in like 2011, and even though with the years they've been kinda redesigning some things from the line, this one looks and feels almost the same. I wonder if she will be given a new look or even a winter outfit soon. In my opinion, that would be cool. I know there is a special edition Pocahontas, but I mean something in between. This is the end of the review. I hope you like it. Now I will include some clips of the actual transformation because, as I said, I bought this doll to customize her, and you might be thinking, oh okay, but what did you do to her? Well, my customer wanted a toddler Kira wearing a new outfit inspired by the classic blue one but with some other accessories. That meant that I gave Poca a complete and new hair reboot in white Sinatra. You can go watch my custom Kira doll video if you're curious about the process, cause here I'm just showing you the outcome and the way I have to rebox her after the customizing process. The original colors of the box contrasted very well with Kira's new outfit. It was a little bit smaller now for the headpiece, but I managed to pack it. And now you can actually get an idea of how an official Animator Kira doll would look like. This is the end of the video. Thank you very much for watching. Please like, subscribe to my channel, and follow me on my social media if you wanna see more doll content. Have a nice day and hope to see you real soon.